What's up, y'all? It's your boy Showtime Doctor. This is your Maitha guide. We all get a Maitha. She's a free unit. Very great tank. Great in PvE. Over to Spiral. She does great there. But now, once again, Celion hooked us up with a guy. The red or the blue on the bubbles up towards the top are going to be the skills you want to take on her as the recommended. Got a little bit. Of course, there'll be links in the description to this picture. Support Celion for sure. It gives you some gear recommendations down here. I haven't seen every piece of gear, so I can't go with everything, but I do have that sword where it actually makes it so that when you're attacked from the front or the side, the yellow sword, physical defense increases by 10, so pretty good. Awesome thing right there. And of course, anything you can get that's going to give her mitigation, going to do anything for her. And so I will take this off and I will go ahead and give you guys a little descriptor of what she can do. I got her to rank 6. That's about as far as we could get her during the week for the closed beta, unfortunately. And like I said, I've gone down the exact skill tree guide. So this is a block counter. She'll counter whenever she blocks. Pretty awesome. Your character has a chance to block that does damage reduction. And if they do that, she'll strike back once a turn for 70% of her physical damage. This is a buff I use at the beginning of pretty much all PvE and PvP. Fabulous in both, by the way. It's a heal as well, so you can situationally save it as a heal. But it increases defense of all units by 20, and then physical and magic attack by 10%. Everyone within a 2-tile radius for 2 turns. Great skill right there. And initially, guard, of course, is a skill you want to take because this is what's going to help you tank. Someone's within a certain number of tiles from you, you're that character, and they switch with them when they get targeted a couple times per round. This cheese thing actually makes it so that she'll switch all the time, which can be good, can be bad in that radius, because she might get switched over to the left side of your flank, and now the whole right side of your flank is in trouble because there's 3 characters on the other team waiting to go that would have gotten protected by her, but unfortunately, so you have to keep turn order in mind sometimes on where you want your tank to be. And this is passively just 1 time per round. So a passive, she gets block, 50% chance to face the enemy when taking physical damage from the front or side, decreasing damage by 20% taken. Her being able to do that is actually very nice. 50% chance, not always. It's, you know, if you're in a real fight, you might get surprised, you might get bum rushed. It's simulating that experience. And that's going to go all the way to here, block, damage taken decreased by 20% at the end of the turn. Heals 2 allies. Yeah, she has a passive heal that goes off at the end of her turn, restoring 20% of health, which is really good. Especially in PvP, but PvE, just as valued. So you see here, I got that sword we were talking about. I also got her this because it's a gear skill. Physical damage taken decreases by 20%. Cooldown to 5 turns, so that's a long time. It is a passive, so basically the first time she's hit, she's not going to get hit as hard as she is the rest of the combat, and you got time to put up your buffs and get her in the positions you want her. I also chose to give her this. Start of the battle, physical shield equal to 25% of her P attack and magic attack cannot be dispelled. And gave her some passive tank stats over here too. You can see right here, this is her physical and magical, so 25% of like 1700. You know, that's going to be maybe 400, close to 500. Great for PvP, that burst, like I said, she's going to hit 20% less, because PvP eventually, no matter how good you are, someone can burst you down, and if one of the destroyer characters, which is her counter class, comes up, they can still one-shot her if they're built strong enough. But overall, fantastic unit. We are going to go ahead and take her out right now. I've already gone over most of her skills. This is one skill to note, though. Physical damage, 120% in 1 square, but it knocks the target back. So you knock targets off cliffs into water, they're dead as soon as they go off. So also gets them, if they survive, movement -1. Can be really huge. You know, the difference between them getting to a caster or not, getting in range of one of your squishies that maybe Maitha can't get to, or you don't want Maitha to tank because she's already low. And this is just purely a Maitha showcase, so once I showcase what I want to showcase with her, Go ahead and call it there. I think all I need is these two. That's fine, you can get out of here. I don't mind your buff. Let's do it. Gloria's gonna get a little buff there. Story, lol. Alright, so she's gonna go up. Go ahead and show her staying power. As that hit from the front, she blocks, she counters. So now, get Gloria to buff her a little bit more. Alright, and then just a quick look at her. You see now, she has increased move speed, increased attack, which is also contributing to her defense from that piece of gear I showed you. And then damage reduction, as well as attack and defense, 12%. So I can get over here. It's like, bye-bye. Off he goes. He's dead. I'm gonna run Gloria up here so y'all can see how the tanking skill works. Doesn't work on AoEs. The tanking. But well, apparently everyone wants to target her. No one wants to target Gloria. So we punish them. Here's our little buff heal I was talking about. I usually do this at the beginning of battles. Maybe not. Well, no one wants to hit Gloria. Actually, maybe I should have taken the other unit and done it. Oh well. You're tanking that AoE damage. Casters are a problem. There's the tanking right there. Casters are a problem for most tank units. You don't like this guy? You want to see him get off? Bye-bye. And that's pretty much Maitha in a nutshell right there. Hope that helped you out. Understand her. Love her. She's a great unit. Get her as much damage reduction as possible. Attack as possible. Defense as possible. Definitely hit her magic defense and health as high as you can. You want to use her in PvP. Because everyone's going to be hitting you hard in there. And then keep her buffed. Give her love. Give her a little healer to support her. She's going to do good for you. Alright guys, so catch you again. You found my channel, Showtime Doctor, sort of Convallaria content, so be looking forward to that. I'll see you again.